Sorry for the wait, everybody. Jesus Christ. Hey, there we go. We're back. Getting back in here. Time for the draft. Alright. Let's do a quick recap. It looks like Tilted Gaming are trying to secure their offlane a bit, or at least they did in the first couple of bans. They banned out the Bristleback as well as the Sand King, or maybe secure their safe lane, rather. And then Not Sorry, focusing a bit on those supports. It could be a support Clockwork that they're banning out, or number 4. We've seen that. Drow Ranger is definitely good at pushing down towers. Sorry, by the way, I'm Simbus. We're casting Echo League Season 2. This is Tilted Gaming versus Not Sorry. And let's see, Tilted Gaming, they went for a Vengeful Spirit and a Dragon Knight. Not Sorry, recognizing that they might want to push bans out the Drow Ranger, since having 2 damage ores on your team is pretty strong. They also pick up the Rubik to help counter the Earthshaker a bit, since pretty much every one of his spells, except for maybe Enchant Totem, well, the other 2 spells other than Enchant Totem are what he wants, though Enchant Totem's useful, is just not as useful without Aftershock. Also, he could steal the Warlock Golem if he feels like it. Even pretty much all of Warlock's skills are good pickups. And plus Warlock can help disable the Legion Commander if she jumps on someone and tries to duel. Like if Legion Commander jumps on the Vengeful Spirit, Rubik can lift her up and kind of keep her disabled for a little bit longer. We'll see if Not Sorry pick up their mid laner or their safe laner. I believe this Legion Commander is going to go off lane. And they pick up a Shadow Fiend, so going for that mid laner. They did ban out the Clockwork, so they won't be able to do any cheese strats that way with the denying of the cogs. But, you know, Shadow Fiend's still a pretty strong mid, especially if you have someone that knows how to play him. He's pretty strong. Tilted Gaming, they have the Dragon Knight, so their mid lane's pretty much secure. Dragon Knight's not one that can get bullied out of lane very easily. He's got the sustain, especially once he gets a couple levels up into Dragon's Blood, and then he can last it with a Breathe Fire. I'll be interested to see if this Vengeful Spirit stays as a support, or if they're trying to do some wacky position 1 Vengeful Spirit. I know they, I believe it was China used to run Vengeful Spirit in the 1 position quite a bit. It was a very popular pickup a few months ago, over the winter time. They did ban out the Ancient Apparition as well as the Sven. Ancient Apparition very good against Dragon Knight, and then Sven just overall good safe lane carry. He's able to flash farm quite easily, and they go and pick up the Timber Saw. So I believe this will be an offlane Timber Saw, which you don't see too much these days, but you do, and I'll do that. Sorry, forgot to do some audio shenanigans. Anyway, we got Timber Saw in the safe lane. Jeez, I'm just all sorts of a hot mess right now. Okay, got you. Options, gotta remember that. And that. Cool. Anyway, Timber Saw. He's a pretty strong offlaner, especially against, I don't know, he's quite sustainable. He's not as sustainable ever since they nerfed the reactive armor charge cooldown. But he is also a very good team fighty hero. He can also help take down the Legion Commander easy-ishly. Whirling Death is very good against strength heroes in general, just because it reduces their base damage as well as their HP. Not Sorry, ban out the Terrorblade. So pretty much the last great pushing hero coming out from Tilted Gaming. They could very well pick up someone like a Luna. That's not out of the realm of possibilities. I know she hasn't been favored much these days. But she could be... And they do pick up the Luna, so they're pretty much the last pushing safe lane carry in the pool. Not Sorry, they don't necessarily need a damage dealer. They need someone to kind of tank a bit. The Legion Commander's good, but they need a strength carry. Like maybe someone like a Lifestealer to help shred through the Luna as well as the Dragon Knight. Even the Timber Saw are both going to get like buffed up and tanky. I like to see a Lifestealer come out for Not Sorry. They'd be kind of going all in on the physical damage, just with the Legion Commander, the Shadow Fiend, as well as the Lifestealer. But I believe if an Earthshaker is able to blink in, get an Echo Slam, and the Lifestealer is able to get an Infest off, it could be a pretty easy team fight for them, especially if Warlock's able to get a Fatal Bonds off at the beginning of the fight. Rosh is going to be probably a big contest. Weaver. And here's Weaver. Okay. I mean, but the thing is, they got a decent amount of lockdown. They got Vengeful Spirit stun, they got Dragon Knight stun, especially when he's in dragon form. Rubik's Lift is helpful, and Luna with her Lucent Beam. So Weaver, he's good at hitting towers. He's a natural Desolator carrier, which Shadow Fiend doesn't necessarily want to pick up first thing. He usually wants to go like Dragonlance, maybe into Hurricane Pike, or even a Shadow Blade, just for some initiation purposes. The big timings, I think, are going to be when... Oh, here we go. Nice. Got Double Arcanus coming out from Team Not Sorry. Then Tilted Gaming. Ooh, who's going to win the Tower War? Oh, man. Not Sorry, putting up an excellent fight. They got 1,000 levels, but yep, just out of reach of Tilted Gaming. If only your other people will spend a little bit more money on this virtual hat. Okay. So we're going to get in here. Nice quick pause for me to start introducing people. We got Inquisitor on the side. For Not Sorry, we got Inquisitor, the Legion Commander. Never on the Nevermore, Shadow Fiend. Faden on the Warlock. Dr. Jekyll on the Earthshaker, and Rhino over on the Weaver. And on the Dire for Tilted Gaming, we got Rotorin on the Vengeful Spirit, Chet on the Dragon Knight, MC7 on the Timbersaw, Tim, they call me Tim, on the Rubik, and Jeffy Jeff on the Luna. I like the little courier. He's got a little boot on his head. Anyway, yeah, I like that courier. Let's see, what do we got over here? Okay, fair enough. It's a cute little rascal. Where are you from again? Wibbly? Huh, I'm not sure. I think you're from the Battle Pass. Anyway. Mid lane we don't have too much shenanigans going on. We do have a nice mid lane ward coming out. I believe from the Warlock. Over in the Dire jungle. We don't see any wards coming out yet. But that could very well change. And then we got, oh, a nice smoke, Vengeful Spirit. She skilled up the stun, so they're looking to find a kill here. They might be able to do it. They've started to invade the Radiant jungle a bit. They're gonna find Shadow Fiend just sitting out there. This could actually very well be a first blood. Rotorin comes up, he throws out the magic missile, starts audio attacking him. There goes the lift. Nice, brings it back. Lucent Beam as well to hold him in place, but it might not be enough. He's juking around the trees. He gets him out of the way, but no. Jeff able to get the last hit onto the Shadow Fiend, and so it'll be a first blood going the way of the Luna. That's actually a very nice pickup this early into the game, especially on the mid lane Shadow Fiend. He doesn't lose a whole lot, he just loses some time more than anything. And he doesn't get the bounty rune. So that's actually another big thing. But, I mean, didn't lose much gold, if at all. And they do get a nice deep ward. So, nice DC already. There's been issues happening. Especially for me. Ooh, let's turn on you. Yeah, there we go. We got production value coming in here. Anyway, Rhino, I like this Weaver set. Not gonna lie, I like the little bugs. I wish I mean, it doesn't really go with the aesthetic, but the Immortal for Weaver, so you get the Shikuchi. That's always fun. Earthshaker. Nope. Come on, give me Earthshaker. There we go. I like the little mask thing, and the Gravel Maw is probably my favorite of the two Totem Fisher looks. And then the Enchant Totem gloves are just always nice to look at. See, Dens. He got some. Oh, there we go. He's got the nice immortal. I like. There you go. Custom effects. Gotta love them. Your shaker still crashed. Ooh. Nice. We got some timber saw. Oh, what is this? I think it's Zeus with no thingamajigs. Trant, nobody look at me. Nice. Like sense of humor. Oh, nope. No. Yep. Come on, guys. You got to get your effigies out there, man. Got an OG fanboy here. An OG fanboy here. Let's see, over in the Radiant base, who do we got? Got anyone so far? There we go. We got an EG boy. Bedtime. Let's see, is he stunned? I feel like he's stunned. Looks like we might be getting back into the game. Earthshaker reconnected. Looking to go. Just chomping at the bit to get into this game. Looks like it's going to be a fairly slow... they're going to go tri-lane versus tri-lane. I feel like the Timbersaw might have an easier time than the Legion Commander. Just because Timbersaw's got that reactive armor, which... Plus the Timber Chain. He hasn't skilled anything up. Legion Commander gets lifted back, though. They might be able to get a kill. She gets loose and beamed up. They throw out the magic missile. She's dropping very low. She's got the overwhelming odds if she needs to turn around and throw that out there. But she's safe enough. She just has to pop herself for now. Meanwhile, down on bot lane, Timbersaw's getting shadow worded up. He's dropping decently low. He has skilled reactive armor, so that regen will be kicking in here soon. Warlock just being a nuisance, auto attacking him. Yeah, and we got another pause. Oh, Dragon Knight DC'd. Oh man. Dragon Knight DC'd, Shadow Fiend DC'd. This is just an all-around great day. Gotta love update days, honestly. Let's see. Rhino, gonna go for a quick Aquila, which, fair enough. You want the little bit of mana regen as well as the Wraithband part of the Aquila helps give you that little bit of sustain. Let's see, TC, he's gonna go for an Urn. Interesting that the recipe shows up there, but not there. I think that might be a bug. Yeah, okay, so it just needed to update. Okay. Let's see, another shadow word. It's getting right click down. And our shaker DC's yet again. This is fun times. Fun times here. Oh man. Oh jeez. Let's see. Let's go to the mid lane. Let's see how things are going. Chet, what you doing? Do you what? What are you doing, bro? What's going on over here? Oh, these are Shadow Fiend thingamajigs. Particle effects. See, they should be on this guy. The arms, you got that Desolator. See? But instead, just kind of just kind of hanging out there. Dragon Knight. He's getting a little bit toasted. Got the helmet with the tail. I don't know. Doesn't have any items? Nah. Oh well. I mean, fair enough. Let's see, Nevermore. He's got the this is usually what I rock with. The Dota Cinema shoulders. You got the Desolator arms, and you got, of course, you got to go with the Arcana. It's got that Jack Skellington looking face. This is like the Pumpkin King out here. MC. I'm not sure I dig the whole steampunk Timbersaw vibe. I like the Immortal. It's fun. But I don't know. But there's not a whole lot of good sets outside of this one. I forget which one I use mainly. I know I like the Ice 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 one. That one's always fun to put on. I think this is the only other like intricate one other than the one from the Battle Pass, which, I mean, I don't want to go on the market and buy that. At least not yet. You got a Legion Commander? Not gonna lie, not my favorite set. I like the Athena hood. I like the hood that comes along with this one. I don't know. It just looks better to me. That's just my thing. I like that set plus the back Immortal and the Arcana blades. That's my personal preference. Josh's shopping network over on Echo League Dota 2. You know what? I liked the Luna. This has got to be the new set, right? I'm pretty sure this is the new set. Oh. Yeah? Yeah, this is the one from the Battle Pass. Anyways, we're getting back into the game. Let's see. Legion Commander, she's kind of getting in there. Rubik, he's just got a Windlace. They throw out the Gravel Maw, the Fisher. Try to get a creep wave block. MC, decently low. I mean, it's not terrible. Oh, you're back. I feel like Molten Destructor, Utter Eradicator. Yeah. I don't know. He's got a hodgepodge. Rhino's diving him deep actually. Jekyll. Triple Mago Gaming. Holy moly, man. I mean, that's 3? Yeah, 3 HP regen right there. Let's see. Faden. Oh, Shadow Fiend pushing up high ground. He's got 14 souls, so he's almost maxed out there. He's going to be hitting level 4 here soon. Up on the top lane, we got Jeff pressuring this Legion Commander. Yeah, everyone kind of doing their part. It's shake and bake and I help. Anyway. Tim, he's... Yeah, they pulled the range creep, so that the lane's going to push back just a little bit. My mom able to get a little bit of free experience there. Down bottom, let's see. Timbersaw is going up against the Earthshaker. The only problem with that is, I mean, he doesn't have the Whirling Blade yet. He does have the Timber Chain to help get away. Let's see, mid lane. Chet, I mean, this is going to be this is decently matched. I mean, just got 2 levels up into the Dragon Blood. Shadow Fiend, he's doing decently well. He's going to have his bottle here soon. Legion Commander trying to interrupt some of the pulling. She threw out the overwhelming odds, so she, I don't know if she grabbed the last hit, but she at least helped interrupt things. Rhino still diving deep, throwing out the bugs onto Timbersaw. Diving past the tower, taking a couple of hits. I'm not sure it's technically worth it. They do see him, so they throw out the auto attack. And there we go. Nice Fisher from downtown helps finish up the Timbersaw. And Chet, never. Just kind of staring at each other out in this mid lane. Nothing too substantial going on here. Up top, Legion Commander pushing back. Maybe gonna... just grabbing the Bounty Rune for now. Ooh, 2 Bounty Runes. Even better. Let's see. Broderin. Yeah, just building the supporting items. Not a whole lot of progress is going to be made right now. Inquisitor. Sees the Rubik. It's getting gone on. Doesn't have much in the way of lockdown at the moment. Let's see. Vengeful Spirits picked up a haste rune. They might look to go onto the Shadow Fiend. She's coming in. They throw out the Fire Breath. Throw out the Magic Missile. They get the nice Dragon Tail on there. He's dropping decently low, but here comes a Fissure from Earthshaker and is able to interrupt the gank. So the Shadow Fiend will live to die another day. And see Witch Doctor coming to help out this Legion Commander up in the top lane. Rubik. Not wanting to bother him too much. I guess they're feeling Rhino's feeling decently safe now because he's pretty much level 4. You've got... Yeah, he's level 4 where the Timbersaw's about the same level, but Rhino was in a trial lane. So you got to take that into account. There was a little bit of accelerated farm up top, though. They looked at gank, but I mean that observer ward scouted out this entire rotation. They know that there are 3 heroes in this top lane. So Luna starts to back off just a little bit. I think she finished up her treads on the side shop. Might look to go... I don't know. Probably gonna look for an Aquila as well. Nice overwhelming odds. I don't believe I caught any things, but here comes Rubik. Stuns of the Legion Commander. Oh! Warlock he threw out the Shadow Word onto the wrong target there. It's not healing up the Legion Commanders, instead taking down the Centaur. Luna's like, hey, get out of my jungle. The Legion Commander gonna finish up the stack, so she's quite happy about that. She's gonna be about on par with the Timbersaw, I believe. Oh, this Earthshaker, he dove just a little bit too far. Gets caught out just a little bit, throws, gets a magic missile as well as a lucent beam, and it's pretty much boned. Here comes Jeff on the backside lanes, trying to walk him down. Throws out the lucent beam onto the Warlock. Here comes the nice Fisher. Legion Commander trying to chase down this Rubik. The overwhelming odds is able to help keep him up with there, but the buff wears off just in time. Warlock throws out the upheaval. That's what it's called. I knew it was a, I don't know. I knew it was had a prefix in it that meant up or over or something or other. So they were able to, they weren't able to kill off the Rubik. Are forcing him back to base though, which I mean is something that'll give this Luna will feel a little bit more scared. It looks like Timbersaw pushed out the Weaver. I mean, anyways, MC7. I mean, once you got, oh no, come on. Wow. Sorry about this, everyone. This is unprofessional. Unprofessionalism. Oh man, Lux. Jesus Christ. There we go. Now we're back. Okay, Timbersaw. He's gonna get forced out here for a little bit. I mean, we do have Warlock in the back lines, kind of ready to do a flanking maneuver. Dr. Jekyll is able to get a quick aftershock. He throws out the Fisher, and they're able to keep off Luna, but I mean, she runs right past the upheaval. Earthshaker caught on the other side, and they're able to loose and beam him down. So, kind of killing himself there. They might be able to get the Legion Commander as well with a nicely timed magic missile. And Warlock just kind of going back, picking up the bounty rune. It is the 8-minute mark. There's a haste from bottom, which will be nice. Timbersaw looks like he's going to be picking that up. If Earthshaker doesn't beat him there first, but looking to go. Maybe looking to find someone. They do ping it out. Warlock not able to get it. He throws out the chakram, so they start to bring down Nevermore. But I mean, it's not able to kill the Timbersaw, but the Timbersaw is just not able to deal enough damage right now. Wasn't able to get too much off, and he is going to go back to base to heal up. Chet pops the dragon form a little bit early. I don't know, maybe as a defensive maneuver so he can farm. Maybe he threw a couple auto attacks onto the tower. I'm not quite sure. But usually when you pop that first dragon form, you want to take a tower. You want to get at least like half damage onto a tower. Like you usually want to pop it when you're uphill and ready to do some damage. But that's a nice ward. Too bad it's going to expire soon, but it has been there for quite a few minutes now. Timbersaw throwing out the chakram as soon as he gets back. Done regen, able to help keep him healthy. Legion Commander going for phase boots, picked up the Ring of Basilius. I don't know what she's gonna look to build off from that. Possibly a Vlad's, but that seems a little bit overkill, especially with Moment of Courage. But I'm not entirely sure. Could just be a casual Ring of Basilius for the mana regen on the offlane. Luna. Yep, just gonna build into that. She's gonna build into that Ring of Aquila. Then we'll see where she goes from there. Might be a Dragonlance, might be a Yasha. Who knows? Maybe even a Mask of Madness, so you can just pop that on and start running at people. Timbersaw going into the jungle, or at least stacking a camp. It's gonna get it. Nope. A little bit too early there, buddy. Let's see. Shadow Fiend. He's level 10. He's building into a Shadow Blade, as I kind of first saw. I don't know. Man, he is heavily winning this lane. I didn't even check that. But yeah, this Shadow Fiend, he's just balling out of control. Some of these might be from jungle camps like this, since he is able to kind of double raise him down. But it's still, he's still sitting ahead in terms of net worth. He's about 1k ahead of the Dragon Knight. Though Tilted Gaming do have a 1k lead. The smoke breaks. They are able to find it, but Shadow Fiend, he misses one raise, but they're starting to walk him down. Misses the second one. Weaver's coming up, though. Might be able to get it. Shukuchi to bring him down? No, the last tick of the final word. Legion Commander thinking of coming in and TPing, but notices she's not needed. Goes for the Rubik instead. Nice overwhelming odds, but it's not quite able to catch up to him. Yeah, with that Windlace as well as the boots. Rubik's just a little bit too fast. So here comes Rhino. I think he's just looking for something. Won't see the courier. Yeah, maybe looking to push this tower, put some pressure onto the Luna. Yeah, he's looking to wrap around on the back, but they do see him with the Observer Ward, and Luna knows it's decently safe. They throw out their Sentry, they throw the Magic Missile as well as the Lucent Beam, and they might be able to bring the Weaver down, but he time lapses away. And that might be it. We got 5? Just 4 heroes top. Got Shadow Fiend pushing out the mid lane. Got Timbersaw pushing out this bottom lane very nicely. Warlock not able to get to the deny. Throws out the shotgun maybe to just scout him out. He's not able to get it. He throws out the Timber Chain. He's chasing this Warlock down. Nice little bit of the chakram. Though he does have the Shadow Word, so he's going to be able to heal up through most of this damage. And the Timbersaw, he just doesn't have the mana sustain at this point. He needs a Soul Ring before he can start making plays like that. But he will go into the Eul Scepter first. Just kind of help him out. More of a defensive item, I believe. Weaver TP's down bot to farm up this wave that's pushing in. Let's see. Luna, not really committing for an item yet. Probably looking to see how the game's going to go. We have Vengeful Spirit sitting in the wings, so it might be baiting out a duel from the Legion Commander or some sort of attack coming in. But yeah, who knows? But I mean, this Legion Commander, it's not like she doesn't have backup of her own. Dr. Jekyll running away now, so kind of on her own. Just when you thought you were safe. Dragon Knight, on the other hand, is a little bit in danger. I mean, you got Warlock on the side. He does have Chaotic Offering. Weaver getting decently low. They throw out the Fade Bolt, and nice Whirling Death. Not able to get off his ultimate. Just barely. That was definitely a close one. If the Weaver was just like a half a second earlier, he would have time-lapsed out of there. But Jeffy is going to go for the Mask of Madness, buy some Morbid Mask already. Which, it's good for the farming, in terms of farming. You take a little bit more damage, but, I mean, you just want to throw out those glaives and start taking bases a little bit faster. We might see a smoke. The Shrine's at least popped. Warlock's going to TP up top. Might look to go onto this Luna. Let's see. I mean, they know that they have a sentry back there. Weaver's coming up as well. This is quite the commitment. Let's see. Legion Commander. I don't know. Got Vengeful Spirit. Let's see. What do you see? You guys don't see the Venge. Dire sees the Legion Commander. They don't see the Warlock. They're going in. They throw out the Don't throw out the Magic Missile. They do, but here comes a Chaotic Offering onto 2, and Weaver throws out the bugs, and they're able to do it. They're able to bring down the Vengeful Spirit. Luna's running away. MC7. Oh, here comes Rhino. Trying to get him down, but able to keep sustained with that Urn of Shadows. Time lapse out of there. Here comes Timbersaw. He's kind of chasing up on the back sidelines. Gets the Shukuchi from Weaver over onto the Rubik. And they might look and try and take down this Warlock instead. The Weaver trying to save him, but not really worth it. Weaver's diving close, trying to take down this Luna. Here comes Rubik with his stolen Shukuchi, chasing him around. And MC7 just backing up to the tower so he's able to knock off this bug. I mean, Weaver's trying to be a nuisance. Very nice Magic Missile. They're able to get the Fade Bolt as well as the Chakra, bring him down. Overwhelming odds, seeking to do something. Earthshaker blocks out the Vengeful Spirit, and she will go down to the She will drop the Shadow Fiend. But Shadow Fiend's Shadow Blade a little bit wasted. He was cut out by the Sentry Ward there. And they will just trade one for two? Yeah. I mean, they're decently happy with that. The Vengeful Spirit wasn't exactly going to win them any fights. She was able to help pick up that Weaver kill just with the Magic Missile. But I mean, trading a Vengeful Spirit for a Weaver as well as a Warlock and a Chaotic Offering cooldown, you're pretty happy with that. That's another 80 seconds where you're not necessarily as scared to take a team fight. Luna's coming up. Coming up in the world. Bringing out that quarterstaff. Could have bought it at the side shop. That's okay. Let's see. Broterin. Waiting for that rune, just running around and around and around. See, double damage rune. She will. Nope, she'll run right past it. I believe you should give that to your Luna, but your Luna's nowhere in sight. The Radiant scan behind the tower, so they will see that. Luna. Oh, Timbersaw getting that Weaver again. The thing about Weaver is that, I mean, even though Timbersaw might not have a lot of single target stuns, while they go into the Warlock, they throw out the, oh man, overwhelming odds trying to help him down, but Tim gets the last hit into the Warlock, I believe, with the Fade Bolt. Shadow Fiend's coming in, throws out the dust, clips him, very nice, forcing him back. Tim trying to chase forward. Chat looking to go. I don't know. Timbersaw's here. They're looking to fight. I mean, we got 3 versus 4. Looks like Dire backing up. But I mean, this is about the time where the Shadow Fiend could go, but he does get spotted out by the Dire Ward, and he'll just go back to mid lane to help counteract this push that Chet's coming in with. Starts attacking. I believe you should just focus the tower. Nice blind raise there by the Shadow Fiend trying to catch someone out. But this mid tower should fall, especially with the DD. Not DD anymore, but especially with the Dragon Knight. Oh, nice deny coming out from the Shadow Fiend with the plays. Alright. We got Jeff just farming up, using that Mask of Madness to his advantage. Maybe a clear to stack. Not entirely sure. He is going to come up on this Shadow Fiend here soon. The Shadow Fiend, definitely the top farmer, but also, I mean, all your farm is consolidated onto one hero, and he's looking to go. He pops some Requiem, throws out one raise. Here comes the Chakram though. Almost gets it. There he goes with a nice triple raise. He's able to get 3. Vengeful Spirit throws out the Magic Missile into the Shadow Fiend, but he's way behind the tower. Vengeful Spirit not able to follow up. She is a little bit faster, I believe, than the Shadow Fiend. She's at 365. He's at 360, yeah. I mean, with the Shadow Blade, he might be able to catch up, but that's about it. And they just decide to regroup behind the tower, maybe pop a smoke. I'm not entirely sure. Down bottom, you got Legion Commander trying to push out this lane. Finish up the Blink Dagger, which you should probably have after this creep wave. Oh, it looks like there might be a fight. Shukuchi coming in. Throws out the bugs. It's able to find the Vengeful Spirit. I mean, Weaver, he doesn't have his Lincoln Sphere yet. He might be able to get it. Yeah, just able to get it with the last right click. Jeff coming in. Very tanky. Rubik cut on the other side. Nice Shadow Raise. Dropping very low, but the Yule Scepter onto this Weaver is able to keep him alive for now. And they're just forced to back up at this point. Jeff's still defending the tower as best as he can. Let's see. And it looks like the Radiant will just back up at this point. Maybe pop the Shrine and then Regoose and try and take that tower down. Let's see. Luna. Gonna go into the Dragonlance next, which is pretty much a no-brainer for any ranged carry. Oh, there was a dust popped. I think that was a misuse. But anyways, there are still 3 for the Radiant up here. They do have a nice high ground ward. He's able to scout things out. Timbersaw. I mean, they have this nice deep ward back here that's able to see quite a bit of the Dire jungle. Just kind of help keep them safe. Mid lane, what do we got? We got Timbersaw, pretty much Weaver's counter. as I was saying earlier, Timbersaw is a nice counter to Weaver. Okay, Shadow Fiend bring down the Luna with a nice Requiem, and they're able to bring down the Vengeful Spirit as well. I believe that's all it for the top lane defense, and looks like they'll be taking this tower for free. They might... they won't get the middle tower. You got 2 heroes defending there. Let's see. Might look to push even further. I mean, they still have Chaotic Offering. They do have Timeless. They don't have Requiem anymore, but I mean, that's not necessarily your big teamfight ultimate. That's more of a defensive ultimate, I believe, though that was used to initiate just then. But not sorry, still showing that they got legs or not. This game isn't necessarily going one way or the other at this point. It's still a lot more even than you might think. Dr. Jekyll, let's see where he's going. He's got a tome, he's looking to build up the Blink Dagger. He's at 800 gold, so he's about 450 away from the Blink Dagger. And my mom, Inquisitor, building it to the Blade Mail next, okay. Yeah, I mean, just going pretty much your standard offlane Legion Commander build. Looking to build into the Bloodstone for this Timbersaw, which is good. A nice good second item, especially as an offlane Timbersaw. You want that first mana regen item to help get you into fights a little bit early. You don't want to be wasting all your time trying to build up a Bloodstone. Dr. Jekyll farming up the neutral camps. Almost finishes Blink Dagger. Yeah, it's getting closer. You got the bounty room, so we'll be happy with that. Shadow Fiend, they do see him. They have a nice Sentry Ward down middle, so they will be able to see the Shadow Fiend kind of prowling around, know that he's there. Rhino, still a bit away from the Lincoln Sphere, but you know, no issues there. Let's see. And it looks like they might want to take this top tower. They don't have a ward, so they'll rely on Timbersaw. They don't see the Shadow Fiend TPing. Actually, they do. Luna saw the Shadow Fiend TPing in. They know he's there. They throw out the dust. It does clip onto him, so they will see him coming. There won't be any surprise initiation there. Timbersaw gets that tree. Nice duel coming out. Oh, nice triple raise. They're able to get the duel onto the Timbersaw and bring him down. That's a lot of damage from the team fight. And now this Weaver doesn't feel so scared. Even without the Lincoln Sphere, she's kind of going up, taking people down. Legion Commander's coming in. They don't have a duel to lock him in. And oh, they swapped the Legion Commander out. They do bring down the Shadow Fiend. The Eclipse able to do a lot of damage. Dragon Knight not able to get away though. The Rubik dropping very low as well as the Dragon Knight. Earthshaker trying to keep up. Aftershock not able to get it, but the Weaver's here, throwing out the right clicks. Throws out the bugs to try and keep some vision, but the Blink Dagger forward from the Earthshaker is able to finish off this Dragon Knight. So it is a 4-for-2 trade, going the way of the Radiant, just by a hair, just by 400 gold. But I mean, you are losing the Dragon Knight. You did lose the Timbersaw, who had the triple kill, and a lot of that gold, I believe, was fed into the Shadow Fiend, just making him a little bit, just quite a bit more strong. But then again, Radiant aren't able to pick up this tier 2 top tower, and that just opens up a lot more of the map for them. They might even look to take Roche, though I don't believe they can quite yet. Weaver finishing up the Lincoln Sphere, so she'll be more hard to take down. Though Timbersaw, I believe Urna Shadows will pop the Lincoln Sphere. That's one way to pop it, and then able to throw up the Eul's Scepter and just throw out all the myriad of stuns. Plus, he does a lot of AoE damage. Not a lot of his damage is reliant on single target spells. So the Timbersaw is a decently good counter to the Weaver. He's able to bring him down. Ooh, this is a nice wave pushing in. I mean, it won't do a whole lot, but it is a nice wave nonetheless. Let's see, mid lane. See, Timbersaw, he's working on that Bloodstone. Dragon Knight finished up the BKB. I believe that is a fresh BKB. Okay, so he will look to he'll be a lot more survivable in the fights. Maybe able to dodge out the Nevermore's Requiem. No, never mind. I believe the debuff goes through magic immunity. Anyway, Shadow Blade's up. Looking to go into this. Oh, nice blink out of the way there from the Dragon Knight. Not able to get caught by the overwhelming odds into a duel. That would have definitely been a kill, especially with the the Shadow Fiend coming up right behind him. All right. Oh. He's able to get the Earthshaker. Not sure. Weaver does time lapse out of there, recognizing that he is not safe. But Timbersaw able to get a kill onto the Earthshaker. Decently nice kill. Sorry about that. And puts him a little bit closer to that Bloodstone. He's about... Oh, speaking of Timbersaw, they're able to bring him down. Nice chaotic offering from the Warlock. Chet pops a BKB and starts running away. Broderin is getting chased down by the Shadow Fiend. I mean, he can swagger all he wants. Won't be able to find her. Throws out the dust. Nice, able to keep herself safe, but she does get final worded. And Silverarch pops. Oop. Weaver Lincoln's popped up on the top. They pop the shrine, so they will be able to come back. This ward will see any sort of re-engagement that they have. And they do see it. They pop the dust. They throw out the Lucent Beam. Oh, nice Echo Slam onto 2. They get the nice Aftershock as well. Here comes the Eclipse, but it's not going to do a whole lot. Weaver running forward. This Rubik still has the bug on him and will go down just to the right clicks alone. And it looks like they might turn this into a tower kill as well. I mean, the Warlock Golem will go down, but you don't care a whole lot about that. He was going to dissipate soon anyway. Weaver brings down the tower and looking to build into a Bloodthorn, which I find interesting. Or at least an Orchid. I mean, for the Timbersaw, that'd be nice, as well as the Rubik to an extent. So I can see that it's warranted. It's not necessarily a damage item, but you don't really need a whole lot of damage, especially when you have a Legion Commander on your team with 34 dual damage. And a Shadow Fiend that's... did he go for the double? Yeah, he did +2 damage per soul, so he's quite happy. And they will back off. Radiant will back off at this point and not necessarily look to push for more. Looking to just take some farm from their jungle. That was a nice Echo Slam by the Earthshaker, though. He was able to get a stun onto 2 and then able to keep that chain going. Because the Dragon Knight had already popped his BKB at that point to get away from the Warlock Golem. Let's see. Yeah, Dragon Knight forced to pop another BKB, but here comes the duel. Goes through BKB and they're able to get a kill onto the Dragon Knight. Lock him down. So it looks like Not Sorry are kind of snowballing at this point, but I mean, Tilted Gaming, they're not... I mean, it says 10k gold, but I believe that they can push down towers. If they get a nice team fight, they could, like, take... they could take a couple of mid towers, maybe a couple of bottom towers. They could easily take 2 towers off the back of the Luna and Dragon Knight, especially if the Dragon Knight's got ult. Here they come, knocking on high ground. This Luna might be forced to respond to this. This Timbersaw is coming in. Shadow Fiend, they throw out the Chakra. Pulling the way back, but the tower will fall. They pop the Lincoln Sphere. Pop the Shrine as well. Here comes Vengeful Spirit. Fissure does stun her up. Luna cut on the other side. Throws a swap back. And will able to get the Weaver. She does time-lapse in, but is able to get a kill onto the Vengeful Spirit. It's diving pretty deep and going for it. Luna, she's pump faking the Eclipse, I believe, but here comes the Lucent Beam. Throws out the Eclipse, but it's only able to get 1 Lucent Beam off. They're going for this Rubik as well, but oh man, they take down both the Weaver as well as the Legion Commander. Looking for more. Timbersaw, I believe he bought back? Not entirely sure. No, he just respawned. Probably got that Bloodstone. Nope. Anyway, Timbersaw will go down. He's got buyback. Dragon Knight will get stunned up by the Chaotic Offering. Nice Echo Slam coming from the Earthshaker is able to stun up the Dragon Knight, and they're able to get a full 5-man team wipe. I mean, they lose 2, but they're able to get a 5-man team wipe and baiting out 3 buybacks. That's huge. I'd be very happy with that and just back up at that point. Like, there's not a whole lot you can do. You can try and chase and get something off of it, but yeah. Here they come. They throw out the chakram, trying to get a return kill a little bit. They throw out the stun. They do get a tower deny, and they get a kill into the warlock. But I mean, that was just so... That was just a very significant loss. Let's see. Rubik. Not going for a whole lot. Let's see. Shadow Fiend. He's got the Silver Edge building into the Butterfly next. And he also has a BKB. Has he used it yet? Not yet. Okay. So he's going to be pretty hard to kill in these team fights, especially if he gets the Butterfly finished up. We got Leech Commander. She's building a Heaven's Halberd. Close. Yeah, it's going to have it after this camp. Nope. One more kill. Looks like they're trying to get a smoke kill. They might find the Weaver. They start chasing. They don't see anyone. I don't believe they saw the Earthshaker pop out either. Looking for something, but I mean, the Dire are kind of farming the top half of the map. I think they do see the Weaver here. Looking for her. They throw out the Sentry. They're able to bring him down. They pop the Lincoln Sphere. Looking to swap him back. Here comes the Timber Saw. He throws out the Chakram. The Weaver is able to time-lapse back. Legion Commander is dropping very low to the Dragon Knight. He's popped the BKB. They're going after the Shadow Fiend as well. He does pop the Requiem and he's able to kill 2. Yeah, but he's dropping very low himself. But here comes the Weaver. They throw out the Eclipse. It's not able to do a whole lot because, I mean, there's a lot of BKBs coming up. And they're able to get another 5-man team wipe. And the only person with buyback this time is the Luna. And, I mean, top lane's pushed in. You got a naked set of Rex in the mid lane. So once you get this top lane up to the tower, you're going to be able to do some damage there. Weaver's finished up the Orchid. Weaver's finished up the Orchid. Nice WoW coming out. Nevermore. He's about 900, 1,000 gold away from the Butterfly. That's what it's called. And they will push out this top lane. That's pretty much the last lane that they have to push out at this point. I mean, once they bring down the Brats, the mid lane will push itself in. And I mean, you got the Vengeful Spirit. The Timbersaw will be up in just a little bit, as well as the Luna. Not looking to pop the buyback as well. They will burn the fortification, which will wait out the Luna as well as the Timbersaw respawn. But I mean, they just take this tower so damn fast. They have too much tower taking potential. A nice Fissure stuns up the Luna. Throws out the pops the Lincoln. They're able to get a swap back. Throws out the Magic Missile, and they're dropping very low, but here comes a nice Echo Slam as well as the Warlock drop, and they're bringing down the Lunar. She might have to buy back for this. The Dragon Knight's not even up yet, and they will get a dual win onto the Rubik, and that is good game well played. So that was pretty even there for a little bit, but I mean, just a couple of nicely placed Echo Slams that Earthshaker and Nuts are able to just snowball off the back of that. Oh man, that was a nice quick game 1. Even though there were a bit of delays at the beginning, but we're gonna get back in for game 2, hopefully here shortly. So I'll be right back.